Hi everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Spider-Man. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, pencils first and then Sharpies. So if you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Alright, here's the big one. Here's the big challenge. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, drawing you like a spider, oh man. Okay, I know that's not the song. I know it's not a very good song either, but I'm just trying to sing something. Okay, and so this one, okay, no one ever pays attention to these, no one watches this part, so I'm just going to talk about this. I always tell you guys, don't draw the bent up leg unless you're drawing Spider-Man. So guess what we're drawing? The bent up leg. And I'm just trying to get like an overemphasized exaggeration with Spider-Man. That's what I'm going for. So I'm drawing like the jumping out over stretched body. That's what I'm going for. Oof, 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 that was bad. There we go, that's a little bit better. The real trick is going to be the webbing and all that stuff, so I got to go a lot faster. I'm drawing way too slow. Let's get going. Because we got to, even though his costume is very limited, like, there's more webbing than features. There's a lot of webbing, so I gotta make sure I get enough of that in, and let's see. Oh, you know what? I lost my pictures. I always have digital pictures on my little tablet here. I lost my Spider-Man. There's one, because I'm looking at the costume. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I really appreciate cosplay people because they do a fantastic job of documenting costumes. Like if you want to, dress like Spider-Man, you gotta want to do this costume. They do a fantastic job of documenting how it looks and the certain parts and stuff like that. So I thank you very much. Okay, so that's gonna work. Let's see. The nice thing is he's mostly just drawing the human anatomy. Like we're just drawing the human body and not no armor, nothing like that. You know what I mean? So that's the nice thing. But again, the webbing. Ooh, the webbing. There's gonna be a lot of it. So hopefully this will only be a 30-minute video. I'm trying to go fast. But you never know. Okay, so let me see. And what I'm going to do too is I'm going to do this hand shooting out the web. Going to the next building, I guess. There we go. All right. Okay, that's looking really good. I'm gonna try to thin him down just a little bit because one thing I also got to remember is a little kid, right? It's a teenager. Sorry, not a little kid. If you're a teenager, I'm not calling you a little kid. You are an adult. You are a wonderful person and whatnot. I'm just saying the anatomy of a teenager is what I was trying to say. I'm always trying not to insult people here. Because you young people are our future. You got to remember to vote, get what you want, and take care of us elderly people, right? All right, here we go. Awesome. So let's see. Let me draw his head now, and then I'm going to add just a few features to try to figure out the webbing or the look. Ooh, you know what I almost forgot? The little web wings. Okay. All right, there you go. Pretty simple for the face. And so that's what I was saying. See, pretty much I'm just drawing the outline of the human body, and then we're going to add detail. So that's what I was saying. This is going to be pretty much just drawing anatomy and adding that. So I got to figure out real fast how to make it look like, what are we going to be drawing? What are we going to be adding? Because you know, there's a lot of like the blue still has some stuff in it, you know, but we're not going to do all that. So I got to figure out how to get there real fast. And what features we're going to add. Okay, like I'm going to add these extra lines in the costume for the where the red and the blue meet. And then let's see, it's going to come over here. Let's see, and also because I'm just using like pictures, I got to remember. I try to figure out what's back behind and what's in front. Let's see. There we go. Okay. And I think I can fake not having to draw the lines. Like, we're gonna go as we draw it, we're gonna figure it out. I don't have to draw the black lines I'm gonna draw, is what I'm trying to say. And I think I can make this work like this. I might be ready to go. Yeah, and I'm just gonna make it up as I go with the rest. Okay, so let's do that. I'm ready to go. Let's welcome everybody that skipped. But also, let me erase some of these dark lines, because what I want are the confidence lines. And it took me a lot of sketches to get here, so the less confident I was, the lighter my lines were. The more confidence I was, the darker my lines got. And that's what's going to stick around, because as I start to erase, the lighter lines are going to disappear, and the darker lines, it takes a lot more pressure to erase. And they're not going to disappear because I'm not pushing as hard. Now, if you're working with pencil, you just keep going. You don't worry about erasing. You just make yours awesome. You just start drawing darker. But for me, I want the Sharpie to stand out, so I'm just going to erase and then get going. Okay, I think that's enough. And I can see where I'm going, but it's not going to stand out too much. Okay, let's go. Let's get going. So, welcome, skippers. Welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly the fine point, but the pen's a little finer than the fine point. It can find the things that the fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out, I've erased the faint lines, and I've got a small ghost of an image that I could use to trace over to guide me in the sketch. So I'm going to go ahead and start just straight in with the Sharpie fine points, nice and big, and then we're going to spend a lot of time working on the webbing and the small detail. But for the most part, it's just human anatomy. That's all it really is. So I don't have to worry too much about anything besides making it look like a person. So I'm going to go ahead and just start off with the head and build from here. So I'm going to start, it's not going to be perfect, so don't worry about that. I'm going to start right here at the chin and just follow the head that I built. All right, not bad. And bring it down to the neck like that. And let's see, so I'm just going to go ahead and come in. Instead of drawing that chin, I'm going to draw the neck like this and come into the shoulder. Now, I'm going to come back in and draw that chin, but not all the way. I'm just going to kind of stop right about there because I want to come back with the Sharpie pen, and just kind of finesse a little bit of a line like that, just to kind of, you know, show that there's a line there, but it's not as emphasized. Color is going to take care more of it than anything else. Okay, so let's draw the eyes. I got this one a little bit low, so I'm going to draw this one first since I've already got it. Ooh, you know what we're going to do? Yeah. Let's draw the eyes, then I'll worry about the I was going to say let's do the webs, and that'll show us the middle and all that stuff, but no, let's stick with the plan. So I'm going to draw the top of the eye like this, up like that, just a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and darken this in and fill in all the black on the inside because I kind of need to know where we are. Okay, so I'm going to come up here and do this part of the eye like that, and that tells me that it's not quite right, so I'm going to round out this part just a little bit by going on the inside and the outside, just to kind of cover up a mistake that I made. But it's good to at least see where I am and then see where I gotta go. All right, looking good. How's yours looking? Awesome. Okay, so that tells me where I am with this eye. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same thing over here, but this one disappears off to the other side. We don't see the whole thing. So all I gotta do is that. Okay, and again, I'll see which needs to be thicker and thinner, and then work with that. Come in and do this one. And there you go. I'm going to leave it at that. So, I think that's a good start. I know it looks weird, but I'm going to leave it like it is for now because we're going to build up the rest of it, then we're going to come back and do all the webbing. So, let's keep moving with the big Sharpie. So, I've got him swinging out with his hand, flinging out for the next web, but I've got him kind of doing this, so maybe I should redraw the thumb out like that, but I don't know. Let's just go. Let me draw the arm out this way and then we'll come back this way. So I'm going to draw the shoulder up a little bit and then down, and it's pretty much anatomy is what we're drawing. So I'm just going to draw his bicep into his crook of his arm, forearm to the wrist, and then there's the hand where the shooter's going to be coming out. So, oh, you know what? Ooh, I almost messed up. I almost didn't draw a web shooter here. Wow. Okay, so let's figure this out. So, let's see. Big on top, little on the bottom. Okay, so I'm just going to come in, do that, and that'll take care of my webber. Right? Got me some webbing from a webber. All right, so I'm going to draw the hand down like that. We'll go ahead and draw that thumb out like I was planning. So, or didn't plan, but wanted it to be. So I'm going to draw the hand down like this, the one side. Then the pinky is going to be sticking out, coming in, and then we're going to draw the middle two fingers in like this. So I'm going to draw the knuckles like that, and I'm going to go ahead and draw them to guide me, to show me where I am. Okay, like that. So then, let's see, the thumb then is just going to be out like this. Oops, it's a little thin, but that's okay. I'll fix it in a second. And then draw the middle finger, the pointer finger out like this. And there we go. So there's the hand doing this. And let me clean this up a little bit. Like I said, that thumb accidentally got a little too thin there, but that's okay. Ooh, you know what? No. I almost started drawing a bunch of lines, but I gotta wait and see where we're gonna go with these webbing lines. I don't think they're all over the hand, right? Yeah, they're on some of it, so okay, nothing else. Well, let's do this. I do want to draw like the edge of the hand like that, so I'll make these lines, and that'll at least define that part, okay? All right, so let's go back in the big Sharpie and come right back. So we're gonna come the bottom to the elbow, bottom of the bicep to his pec like that. So now I'm gonna draw his pecs, or like this. There's a rib cage, down to his stomach. And I drew like a little bit of like his belt sticking out a little bit like that, and the rest is just going to be cloth, you know, on top of his body, so the bodysuit. So I just wanted to accent a little bit of the belt parts, because these are going to be like little, you know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about. Let's do the arm and then we'll come back and do the other side too. So let's, same thing, this shoulder is going to be up a little bit because he's swinging out. So I'm going to do the bicep again. But remember, he's kind of stretched out, so he's not like huge, strong, gigantic muscles. You know, he's just teenage Peter Parker. Okay, and I made that indentation this time for the web shooter. Like that. So we'll go ahead and finish up this arm. I'm going to do the elbow to the underside of the arm. Like that. Again to the rib cage. To his back. To his body. So before I draw the rest, let's finish up this hand here. So I'm going to draw real quick a web. So I'm just going to do kind of like something like this. And I'm kind of going by like old comics, like old Todd McFarlane used to do stuff like that, just like this knotting in the webbing. And so I'm just kind of playing around with what it might look like, okay? And I wanted to draw that first because I wanted to show it there on top of the hand, because, you know, when you're holding something, obviously that's going to be like that, and I didn't want to draw through that, okay? So we're going to draw the back of his hand like this. All the knuckles. We'll go ahead and draw that pinky over like that so you can see where we are. Like this. I'm going to draw his thumb like that. Again, I'm going to come back with the smaller Sharpie. Add a little bit of fine detail. Connect any place I didn't connect, like that right there. Okay, just kind of clean this up a little bit. Now, again, I don't want to go too crazy with the detail here because I'm going to be doing, you know, the webbing all over his costume. But I do want to play around with just a little bit of webbing off that he's flying from. And I'm just kind of making it kind of a knotted rope kind of thing because, again, it's a knotted web. You know, it's just shot out of his little shooters. So there's no right or wrong to this. This is whatever you want it to be. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see. Okay, I'm gonna wait to do that. Yeah, we're gonna keep going with just the pieces. Okay, and so now I'm gonna draw the rest of his body. Then we'll come back and do the smaller detail. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this back here. So we're gonna do his booty down to his leg, his thigh, to his knee, down to his foot. I just got it kind of going back like this, like that. So see what I'm saying? It's just a bodysuit. It's all we're really drawing, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and start back here so I know where I'm going. So his crotch is going to be about right there. So I'm going to draw the other side, inner thigh to his knee, down to his ankle, to his foot. So see, it's pretty basic. Once you get the sketch down, we're just drawing the outline of the human body. Then we're going to come back with detail. So, all right, so other leg, down to the knee. We got that exaggerated leg bent in. So, we're going to do that. There's the calf, down to the heel. Foot's down like this. Toes up a little bit. That, there's the front, like that. All right, now not going to draw anything else. It's all going to be done with the Super Sharpie so we can get in some fine detail to play. Well, maybe I'll do like the black lines. Yeah, let's do that. You know what? I'm going to do that real fast to guide us and show us where we're going to be. So, all right, so this one is going to be tricky. Okay, so I'm just going to have to pick a spot and go. So I'm just going to do this. And trust me, I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. But those big, huge black we'll go ahead and color this in. Normally I don't. Normally I do that with color, but I kind of need it to stand out this time, you know? Let's see. I got big, fat ones over here like that. Let's see. This is going to go in like this. I'm going to go ahead and color it in. Like I said, normally I don't. But this is Spider-Man. Okay, so this one, let's see. So it's going to come in like this. Right. So yeah, you're gonna see where I'm going with this in a second. Okay, and so there's another one here because the front of this. Let's see. I can see the front better, like this. I just want these big, fat, thick lines to stand out, to contrast against these little ones that we're going to be doing. So. Let's define where the red's going to be too. So let's say his belt is going to come in like this. Back up. Like that. And I'm going to do some more red over here. And it's going to follow up here. Go across. And then, let's see, it goes over like that. Let's see, we'll do another thin one here, like this. Okay, it's just going to help us define a few things, and then we can get going with the rest. So same thing, there's a little bit of an edge over here, a little bit of an edge here. Okay. And then, you know what, for the blue, let's do this. I do see a little bit of detail in the blue. Again, it's going to be mostly colored with what do you call it? With blue. I'm trying to come up with the right word, but it's just blue. But this will help stand out that it's got some features in it. I'm not going to do too much, just like that, just to make it stand out that it's got that Tony Stark tech look, you know? Let's see. That's that. That's going to work for that. That's there. Okay, I think that'll work. Yeah, that's all we'll do for the blue on that part. Let's see, for the ribs. Oh, you know what I almost forgot? I almost forgot the webbing again. I almost forgot it in the sketch. I almost forgot it just now. Okay, so again, just a little bit of a detail for that blue. Okay, so let's give him his webs real fast before I forget. Let's do something like that. Okay, just something like that. Now, for the rest of him, we're just going to do this real quick. And basically, it's just going to be just following a web design. Oh, you know what? Let me do the spider, too. And this is not going to be perfect either. Let's go ahead and color that in. Might as well, right? Let's see, we got, okay, I'm good on time. Might as well color that in. All right, so here we go. So I'm just kind of following just a, you know, a spider pattern of going across his face and that kind of thing. So just bear with me, and we'll see if we get this right. All right, I'm trying to find a good, okay, because there's no middle line down his face, all right, except for the top. It looks like, hey, let's just do this. Like that. Like this. Okay. And again, there's no perfect way to do this. I'm just kind of building on what I think is going to be a good spider pattern. So, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and do something like this. And now, let's just build the lines first, and then we'll do the webbing all over the place, okay? So, I'm going to just do this. Now, remember, I'm just kind of basing this on what I think the middle is going to be, and where I think another line is going to be, and following the contours of the human body too. So, you know, you got to think about where your muscles are and how they're going to curve around too. All right, looking good, looking good. And the nice thing about the rest of the body is a lot of this we can't really do anything about anyway, so we're just going to kind of go around it like that. Let's see, for the arm there's a line going down, same thing, a line going down. Now, oh, the boots, I gotta do the boots, okay, so okay, so from here, now we're just going to add just like the web around the face. So I'm just going to kind of draw a spider web. Pretty cool, right? Let's see, we'll do another one here like that. That's a little too far away. So let's see. I'm going to bend it up like that. And just keep going around. And I'm just kind of playing around with following the body. So I know there's a lot of lines now, so you don't have to do all of this, but just pick a spot, start building. And the nice thing is we're not going to do like a bunch of intricate ones. We're just going to do a few of them, and it'll kind of take over for, you know, the amount that are out there. No one's going to tell us, hey, that's not how many lines there are, or that's too many, too little. I'm just picking a spot that looks right and drawing. Because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Alright, so for the hands, let's just do something like this. Alright, okay, so I think we're good. Oops. And that's it. Just draw a bunch of, webs around the hand. And there you go. So I say you take care of the rest with color. So that is Spider-Man. So here's my colored version. You can color it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures on how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.